Hello and welcome to this course on economics for investments. In this video, we will be exploring the fundamental concepts and principles of economics. From the basics of economics and types of markets to more important topics like supply and demand. Whether you're a student or just interested in learning about economics, this video is for you. So, let's get started. What is economics? Economics is the study of how societies allocate scarce resources among unlimited wants and needs. This is done through the examination of the production, distribution, and consumption of goods and services. For example, when a country is faced with a limited amount of resources, such as oil, it must decide how to allocate those resources. Should it be used for transportation, agriculture, or energy production? These decisions impact the country's economy and, in turn, its citizens. There are two main branches of economics, microeconomics and macroeconomics. Microeconomics focuses on the behavior of individual consumers and firms, while macroeconomics looks at the overall performance of an economy, including things like inflation and unemployment. For example, if a single firm raises its goods price, consumers may buy from a competitor instead. This is a microeconomic decision that can impact the firm's profits and competitiveness in the market. On the other hand, if the overall economy is growing, it generally leads to increased consumer spending and business investment, which is a macroeconomic phenomenon. What are markets? Markets are the places where buyers and sellers come together to exchange goods and services. There are several types of markets, each with its own unique characteristics. For example, in a perfect competition market, there are many buyers and sellers and no single player has the power to influence the market price. On the other hand, in a monopolistic market, there is only one seller who controls the supply and sets the price. Another type of market is an oligopoly, where a small number of firms control the majority of the market. This can lead to price collusion and reduced competition. Another type of market is a monopoly, where a single firm controls the entire market and sets the price. This can lead to higher prices and reduced innovation. It's also important to note that markets can be organized or unorganized. Organized markets have formal rules and regulations, while unorganized markets may operate informally and may not have established regulations. For example, stock exchanges are an example of organized markets, while street markets are an example of unorganized markets. So, let's talk about the concepts of supply and demand. The basic idea behind supply and demand analysis is that the price of a good or service is determined by the interaction between the number of goods and services that sellers are willing and able to offer, and the quantity that buyers are willing and able to buy. For example, if the demand for a particular product increases, this will likely lead to an increase in price, as suppliers seek to take advantage of the higher demand. On the other hand, if the supply of a product increases, this may lead to a decrease in price, as sellers compete to sell their excess goods. It's important to note that supply and demand are not fixed quantities, but are instead influenced by a range of factors, including consumer preferences, technology, government policies, and economic conditions. For example, if the government imposes a tax on a product, this will likely reduce the supply of the product and increase its price, while also reducing demand. On the other hand, if a new technology is developed that makes the production of a product more accessible and cheaper, this will likely increase the supply of the product and decrease its price. That's it for this lesson. I hope you found it informative and engaging. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more economics lessons. In our next lesson, we will continue exploring this exciting and fascinating subject, so stay tuned. Thank you for watching.